Hello, I'm Kathleen Reitz and welcome to my channel. Today's demo features a loose floral painting that I've painted using 3 tools. First, I'm using a Princeton brand Catalyst silicone wedge to apply the greenery to my painting. As always, I will list the tools that I'm using as well as my paint colors and mediums in the description box below this video. Before applying my greenery, I used a light gray color that I mixed for my background color, and I coated my entire canvas. I'm now using my gloved hand to both blend the paint into the background and also make some fun marks using my fingers and fingernails. Because I want to keep this painting loose, I decided to try my hand at using some fluid acrylic paint and pouring that onto my canvas and then blending it in with my fingers. And the color that I'm using is phthalo blue. I found that one way to keep my paintings nice and loose is by using my fingers. So here I am really essentially just finger painting like we all did when we were little kids. I have many students ask me how to find their own style in painting. And my answer is just to keep painting. It takes sometimes years to find your own style. I will say that it doesn't come from copying other artists, because then you're copying their style. It does come from putting in the time, a lot of time at your easel, and eventually your style will start to appear. And how you'll know you've found it is there will be a consistency in your work, and also it'll feel very comfortable. It'll come naturally to you. And that doesn't happen overnight. It takes a really long time sometimes to find what's comfortable for us, but honestly, it just comes from painting over and over and over. And even when you get frustrated, that means you're learning, and just to keep going and keep working through all the challenges. And sometimes it helps to find a critique group of other artists or a mentor to help you through the process. After applying some larger areas of paint with my Catalyst silicone wedge, I'm switching over to a paintbrush. And this paintbrush is called a sumi paintbrush. Again, I will link one in the description box under the video, but this is actually a calligraphy brush. And I love using these because they have very long, soft bristles, and I can get lots of interesting marks and effects and squiggles in my paint with it. The color that I'm using is a creamy white color that I mixed myself. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know I tend to like to mix my own shades of white instead of using titanium white right out of the tube. This just gives a softer effect to my paintings because titanium white can be very stark and cool. And another thing I want to mention about this sumi brush is because it does have such long, soft bristles, it's wonderful for keeping my painting very loose because the marks that it makes will be rather unpredictable and have a lot of variety to them. And now I'm layering a cool jade green color back into my painting. And if you've watched my other videos, you know I'm all about building layers. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Now I'm using that sumi brush to apply purple to my painting, and this is where I'm beginning to add my floral elements. Now I'm applying quinacridone magenta, which is one of my favorite colors to use and is often on my color palette. And I've switched back to my Catalyst silicone wedge. One thing that keeps a painting interesting and helps to keep it loose is to apply a variety of shapes and sizes of paint to your canvas. This also helps to create an interesting composition. And using a variety of tools helps me to do this. And if this is your first time watching me and you've never seen someone use a silicone wedge the way I do, I will link a couple of videos in the description box and also at the end of this video, and you can go take a look and find out a little bit more how I use this wedge in my paintings. Switching back now to my sumi brush and building up some more layers. Now I feel like this painting could use an interesting pop of color. So I mixed that quinacridone magenta with a little bit of yellow, and I've created a very pretty orange color, and this is just really waking up my painting. And these brighter pops of red that I made, mixing quinacridone magenta with that yellow in a different quantity, is putting the finishing touches on my painting. And here is my finished painting. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment box if you have any questions. And as always, happy painting.